I think we'll win it again this year. I think on both sides we have a really good chance. We brought in a really good recruiting class on both ends. So I definitely think that if we don't repeat, that would be a bad year for us. We really think it's going to happen again. As far as competition, I'm not quite sure because we have a new player in the conference. Texarkana is joining for cross country, and they brought in a coach who I know has a really good history. So I'd love to see what he does with the program, and hopefully, we have some great competition at the conference meet. For the UIW meet, we plan on, racing the local D1 competition that we always see at that UIW meet. It's really great to get very early on. A lot of the freshmen get adjusted to that new college level of competition. The best way to do it is to have, high caliber teams and kind of like, show them that it's a different ball game now that we're a little older, the distance is a little longer. So, we love that first UIW opener, and that'll be at Classics Elite Soccer Complex on the northeast side of San Antonio. So the rest of the schedule, we're staying relatively local. All of our meets will be in Texas this year, so we're gonna go with the UIW to open up, and then the next really big one that we're excited about, besides going back to UIW again, is later in the season we're gonna go to Texas A&M. We were lucky enough to get an invitation to the Arturo Barrios Classic, and that's at one of the sites where they host Division I championships. So it's exciting to get on a really high quality, dedicated cross-country course. And this is the first time we'd ever be going to that meet. So I'm super excited for the opportunity that our kids will have to race there. And we get to see teams that they only get to see on TV. So they've, Florida, LSU, Baylor, teams like that. So that it's a really great opportunity that we're excited about. And then earlier on in the year, that's September 23rd, we're gonna be up in Austin at the Concordia Classic, which is one of the first times that we'll get to race again, like University of Texas and some more people who are kind of in that Power 5 or like higher level competition. So I really want to see where we stack up against teams like that and kind of like let our kids flex their legs a little bit. So we're actively looking for a new venue for our conference championship. The place that we've gone in the past, we're looking to go somewhere else. They were great, just some different things come up. So we're looking at different options, but we're excited. We always love hosting. It gives us an opportunity to really put on a nice little production here, and I'm super stoked that we get to also try and defend our title here at home. Top returners on the women's side, Nadia Cifuentes, Jasmine Hernandez, Robbie and Lindsay Broussard and Robbie Espericueta. It's a really talented group. Nadia would be returning as champion in the conference, and Jasmine and Nadia both went on to the national meet last year. So I do think we have some experience, and hopefully they can bring along a lot of our incoming kids who are, very talented, but maybe lack the experience at a bigger stage. I know a lot of them ran really fast early in their high school senior years, and then maybe didn't make it all the way to the state, or some of them who did, they didn't have their absolute best performance there. So, getting a little mentorship and tutelage from our older athletes is really going to go far. On the men's side, Jose Zarate, returning champion, and then just a slew of guys coming back, like Nate, who's been a champion in the conference before, so Nathaniel Rodriguez, and a host of guys who were, freshmen last year, like Jose Carlos Hernandez and Joseph Gonzalez, and some of the guys like that who will hopefully add some really good depth. And, Diego Moran really didn't have the best cross-country season for who he was last year, but his track was so much exponentially better. I think he'll carry some of that momentum in as well. So, some really great returning guys coming back. Definitely excited. We have one of our first time, getting transfer into the program, which is Carla Herrera. She's coming from California out at Hartnell College, and she's coming in, and we're super stoked because she's had experience at a higher level of racing, and hopefully she can be more immediate impact. Not that I don't expect and need some of my freshmen on the women's side to also be high impact pretty soon, but she's very, very talented. Kennedy Villalpando, I hope I pronounced your name right. She's had an incredible track season. Deandre Ibarra, Leilani Leza, and Mia Curiel, all fantastic. Liliana Hernandez as well. So we're going to bring in a whole big group. They're incredibly talented, and I hope that we get a good fall for them, and feed into a good track too. And on the men's side, two really big standouts, Matthew Trevino and Jaden Turbiates, incredibly talented. I think both of them were ranked top 50 for their 2-mile times in the state of Texas. So, incredibly sought after kids who, liked what we were doing here. And I think they're going to be spectacular their first year. And I think this is one of the first years where, the performances that our old guys have had has kind of inspired high school seniors to really pay attention and, kind of want to know what we're doing here. So, it's exciting to watch the program move forward through these two guys. And then we also have two local kids coming in, Sebastian Moreno and Jose Salcedo, both from San Antonio. Jasmine will be coming back as a part-time assistant coach, and so we're excited. She really had a big impact on the program last year and being able to help on the distance side. Our numbers are really big on the distance side, so having another set of eyes and another stopwatch is fantastic, and just bringing somebody in who has high-level experience and an alumni, all those things are really great to have around the program. And Brett Charlton coming back as lead assistant, and then we added a new assistant, so Orlando Matthews will be coming on, second full-time assistant. So we're excited that the program is growing, and I think my coaching staff, I think I got the best coaching staff in the conference, if not the state. So I'm super excited to get to work with everybody. That we're moving, that it's special, that the program is building on the performances of the past, and I really do think it's a more exciting sport than people give it credit for. Racing is racing, so if you like watching racing in any other standard format, then I think cross-country racing is cool too. But yeah, we really want it. We really want some support as we come to that conference meet. If I could get, I know that cross-country's outside and it's hard to pack a venue, but just hearing, cheers and cowbells and screaming a little bit, like that's fantastic. Like, let me know what I need to do to bring you guys here. Do we need a taco truck? Do we need music? Like, I'll do it. Anything to get the support that our kids deserve, and that it's going to take them to that next level. So if we could recreate a national championship environment here, I would be ecstatic.